Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yeah,
the true factual statement. Mike is dying to tell you about another factual statement.
Well, we've got a Patreon channel, so go on over at patreon.com, put in Office Blokes React. We've got tiers there, starting as just £1.50. We've got loads of exclusive content, block content, and we're doing exclusive patrons-only reactions as well, aren't we? Yeah, music ones lately, and for channel members as well. So, yeah, go down there, check it out.
Yeah, we did a Lorna Shaw song recently, didn't we?
We did.
Just put it out
and
for channel
Decapitated
members.
as well.
Decapitated, yeah. So
the heavy route again.
If you like our metal reactions, that's definitely the place to be.
Yeah. At a very valuable price as well.
Yeah.
Fair, cheap.
We've not put it up
chips.
for inflation or the cost of living or anything like that.
Stayed the same.
For the amount you can pay for £1, what you get for £1.50 is you're not getting any kind of value in anywhere else in the world.
No, not for a month.
No.
Yeah.
It's crackers.
Absolutely.
Right, you were in the Indian Army, weren't you, Mike?
What the hell are you talking about now?
No, the Indian Delhi.
Right. No, you weren't. Don't do chicken pasta in there. Indian Army Hell March 2022, India's Republic Day Parade. Now,
That's a Hell March.
I am going to be straight up about this. I saw someone else reacted to it and it went really well for them. And I've just fully, just nicked the idea. So
Fair enough.
I've not pre-watched it. I don't know anything about it.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. I've been to India a couple of times and I've never heard of this.
No, I've
India's
not.
Republic Day. I don't even know when their Republic Day is. But 2022.
Okay. So this was
It
this year as well.
Probably involves
I guess
us
it's every
somehow,
year.
doesn't it?
I think it's every year.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
probably
this
is.
one.
We'll just get straight into it then. Indian Army Hell March 2022, India's Republic Day Parade.
What I have seen, I didn't want to stop it so soon before I made this comment because it might happen pretty quick. What I have seen is where it borders with Pakistan, and they do like these marches against each other. It's almost like a dance-off, like very aggressive marching, facing each other.
Like either side of the border?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I never knew that.
With Pakistan and India.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this has something to do with that. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, right.
I think this is more likely to have something to do with us. India's Republic Day
because
Parade.
Republic
It's probably,
Yeah, maybe,
it's probably
yeah,
their
I guess so.
Independence
But I don't know
Day.
if that's where it's held at the border with Pakistan.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I'd love to see
Right,
that.
okay.
I've never knew they did
Yeah,
that.
they do. Yeah, they do something. They do something like John Cleese-esque, like walking as well, which is kind of a bit bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This song's epic.
It's a bit in it. It's getting you pumped, isn't it?
It's familiar to me though. It's not like the Korean roof. What's it? Same music.
The
is
Rooftop Koreans.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll find out when we upload it because I think that was with Epidemic Sound, which we've got a license for.
It just sounds like
So,
I've heard it before.
We'd get a copyright claim.
It's not the Pakistani border one. This is obviously done in the capital.
Yeah.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
There's a lot of the sort of pomp and ceremony of the British Army as well, isn't there? You can see the influence.
Yeah.
I think. more like your special forces or something, don't
I think they do, don't they? They look a bit more
Marines or something.
Some of them men that were marching before didn't look that old. Now, I don't know what wars India have been involved in the last 30, 40 years.
Are you wondering about
They
the
had
medals?
a load of fucking medals, yeah. They had loads. One of them had about 400 medals across.
That'd be cycling proficiency or something like that.
I just wonder what they're for.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of these videos we've done of like the biggest militaries and the US military might versus other people, I wonder where India stack up, being such a populated country and also a massively developing,
Hugely populated
economy.
I mean, they've got like fairly well sort of like armed up, I think, aren't they? Because obviously they've always had a lot of ructions with Pakistan over the years as well.
They're in a volatile area.
They've got. I think they've got a substantial army and sort of like a lot of equipment and stuff, haven't they? So
I don't think it stacks up to anything near what the USA have
No,
done.
no,
China,
no,
people
nothing
like
like
that. But I think they probably will have enough.
I think they've also got.
I think they're also sort of like well policed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With local sort of like tribes and all that kind of stuff as well. Same with Pakistan as well.
Yeah.
Local tribes keep it all at peace because it's in their own best interest.
Yeah.
Although politically, I think it gets tense sometimes. I think it's all calmed down again. Pretty quickly.
It goes through peaks and troughs, I think, doesn't it, in that sense? But yeah.
Definitely seeing a lot of the British military here, though, as well. A lot of the influence, and they are an ally, aren't they?
I think India are, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
They've been going against the grain of late.
But they do tend to sort of get into bed with China and Russia a bit as well, don't they? So, yeah.
I think it's what suits them in it at the time.
I think it can be sometimes, but
I'm just fairly. That rifle looks similar to the one we use.
What, yeah?
Good. Yeah, called
in our office.
SA-80. Yeah. Upstairs. I'm not saying it is. I'm no expert. It just looks very similar to me.
Yeah.
And they're kind of the berets and stuff.
Yeah. From here.
That's what I'm thinking.
Don't look like that. Does it?
yeah. Some great uniforms.
Yeah, they aren't they?
Absolutely amazing.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, wouldn't it be great if these bands marched down, were actually playing this music that's going over the top of it? That's what I'm imagining. But that's probably another British sort of like influence in it, the brass bands.
I just wonder. I do wonder how formidable on the world stage they are, because they're obviously a player, aren't they? Being such a big country.
Yeah, the size and statures. Yeah, they have. They've got heavy population, like you say, but I don't think they invest the same sort of volume as what China does into their big, massive population.
Yeah,
to get what they've got for a military size.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I'm just you don't hear much about them, really, do you?
Not really, no. Under the radar to a certain extent, but
interested to know more though.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Look into that one.
Wow,
look at that.
Bagpipers were
Scottish reference,
getting
wasn't
the swag on a little bit.
Well into that, aren't they?
Tartan sashes as well.
Yeah.
That's what I think about the colonial aspect of it, and were we instrumental in sort of establishing their army as it is, and then as they became their own, they stopped being a colony, they kept the traditions.
I'm sure there was some stuff that we did rubbed off, didn't it, when it comes to trading and things like that. They must have done, mustn't it, because we were there for quite a long time. So
I like, obviously coming from Scottish heritage, I don't mind the bagpipes, and we had a bagpiper at my granddad's funeral, just like a lone piper in front of the coffin. I can't imagine what about 50 bagpipers sounds like. They're all together.
Loud. One's bad enough.
It'd be brutal. So you see the guy running at the front of the motorbike then. He's leaning over going like...
What regiment's this?
I've got no idea at this point. It looked funny though.
Motorcycle display team, innit?
That guy.
Could you imagine being on a battlefield and seeing that come towards you?
You wouldn't know what to do.
That's what I'm saying.
What
What are you doing? Spinning on the side of the bike.
What do we do, Sarge?
I keep shooting at the motorbike, but I'm not hitting him. He's up there somewhere.
You can imagine, like, okay, president wants to see 4 hours of parade, but we've only got like 80 people in the army. Get that guy on the motorbike spinning round on a pole.
I
What I've
think
seen in Indian X Factor.
Yeah.
with the floats and stuff, there's obviously wings of the army the military that they've got no way of showing because there was like model boats on the back of one of them.
Yeah,
and it
cool,
looked
yeah.
like that
I've seen
was the
two guys
Navy's
wrestling.
float.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's just everything that they're proud of as a culture. Because
Yeah.
I know
Right, it's Republic
motorbikes
Day,
are a
innit?
big
But it just
thing.
says Indian Army
Yeah.
at the start, which is kind of putting me off.
I did kind of think Hell March was going to be like, the Indian Army are doing like a 100-mile march in the blazing sun
Yeah.
for some reason.
They probably will have a motorcycle squad, though, wouldn't they? If they were out in battlefields, they probably would have motorbikes
Yeah.
going about anyway, wouldn't
Yeah.
they? So I suppose that's what these guys are.
Yeah, but if you're injured and you need picking up, I don't need fucking troop coming over like
Spinning round.
spinning around, dicking about. It's got the French flag on the back, on the tail, on it.
Looks like it might have. It's hard to tell.
The other one did as well.
Did
I
it?
thought, maybe it's just a French manufacturer or something, but you wouldn't, as military, you wouldn't fly it.
You wouldn't have thought
Maybe
it could be amalgamation with the French.
Maybe there's
Possibly.
maybe there's a French base in India
Yeah,
somewhere.
possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them flying from in Anglesey from Valley with different flags on the planes. So maybe it's just where some to go for training or something. I don't know.
Tune was absolutely ridiculous for a video like that. It was like
It's a bit over the top. The tune, wasn't it?
It was a bit.
The display.
It distracted from it.
That bit at the end is like the thing you get at the cinema when they're trying to when they're trying to show what Dolby sounds like.
Yeah, it's. I like I said a few times, I see a lot of the British Army cultures there, uniforms.
It's big influence there, isn't there?
There's
Definitely.
a hell of a lot of their own cultural influence there
Yeah,
as well, which
huge.
is good to see.
Yeah, I've seen better National Day parades.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I like some of the uniforms are amazing though. There's a lot of different ones as well, not just one or two. I mean, the amount of different ones was absolutely unbelievable.
I think maybe how the video has been done was a little bit too epic. It could have been handled with a bit more decorum, to actually show, what the military's like. Because
I'm not sure it was a military thing though. I think it was more of a historical thing. I think it went back through the years. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
this is us before we were like a republic, and this is us now.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think it was.
I think it's just gone back through the years.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't think it was all military. It might have been all military-esque sort of thing.
Yeah.
This is what we were like in the whatever war, and
bit of a mixture.
because you're not wearing them uniforms on the battlefield now.
No, they're more ceremonial, aren't they? I guess.
Correct.
So.
Yeah,
it's good though.
Definitely, when you compare to American flyovers with the bombers and stuff like that, there's just something more. They were showing maybe 5 helicopters at one point with the doing the trails to make the Indian flag, and you kind of compare that to the Red Arrows or the Blue Angels.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them at sporting events. The Formula One, when certain where you have it in different countries where there's a flyover, and it's spectacular. They do a parade. I mean, I've been to sort of like National Day parades, July the 4th, with, the parades and the fireworks and everything that goes on. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with that. Just seen better ones. The music was made it a little bit too. I was like, wow, what's this going to be? I was expecting. My expectations were up there.
A bit too grand maybe for it. A bit.
I mean, Deliverance was a bit more middle of the road.
Yeah, it's good though. It's interesting that. I like some of the
It's
stuff
interesting to see other people's culture.
Yeah, it's
fine. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that song and make a YouTube video of something that's really dull, like a half-hour long video of dogs scratching.
One of our videos,
like a double yoker or something.
One of our videos.
It's a 15-second.
He's having a
video.
proper jab at you there, mate. Don't say that. Yeah. Don't say that.
Put better content on your YouTube channel, right? Speaking of double yokers, though, you should head over to OB Dave and African Ash. Head over to OB Dave and African Ash on YouTube. It's got Mike's endorsement if you want to see a double yoker egg. So, boom. I might actually redo that video with that too.
That'd be great. You got to do it.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.